Welcome into your reading, beautiful Sagittarius. This is for the month of November. I know I am a little bit late with this video. I have been on some workshops, so I've been very busy. Thank you so much for being here. Whenever you do get it, the message is always meant for you to receive. So let us begin and find out exactly in different levels and different energies of the month of November, and even maybe a bit further. And we are going to be looking a bit further, maybe 2 to 3 months into the future, what it is you need to know. So let us begin with this reading and find out, first of all, what the main energy is for you. Okay. Whoa. Okay. The main energy for you is expect a powerful change. This is good. This is a good energy. Expect powerful change. And that is new moon eclipse. Okay. The focus for you and this month is you and your loved ones are safe. Your challenge is nothing is set in stone. There's a very interesting energy coming in here. Take time to breathe out. There's a very specific message coming in, and I think it's something that possibly at this moment in time that you need to be aware of. Okay, people around you is take time to breathe out. Life around you is balance, spirituality, and practicality. And moving further than November, so we're looking basically December, January, maybe a little bit into February, halfway into February. That is going to be your commitment is being tested. So let's see, a powerful change has occurred or is about to occur for you, and I really think it has got to do with your journey moving forward. There's information I think that you need to know about certain things that are going to be occurring in your life further than the moment that you are in. And it's kind of showing up now in the month of November. It's almost like building blocks for what this is beginning to kind of like fall into place. And I have a feeling something is going to happen here with you in your world. Okay. So let us get these tarot cards out for you and align them with the oracle cards and get more information out so that we can see exactly what's going on. So let's get started with the main energy being powerful change. I really feel like this is quite a big energy. So I'm really curious to see what will come out here for you in your tarot. And do remember, if you've been here before, guys, thank you so much. You're absolutely wonderful. The Sagittarian people on my channel are like angels. I have no idea. Thank you for being here. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Deborah, and I am from South Africa, Hedridge. So let's get started here. And if you're new, please do subscribe if it does resonate with you though. So let's have a look and see. So we've got a 10 of Wands here. All right, a 4 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Swords. There is definitely something you do not see about your path ahead. Okay. And a 2 of Wands. Nothing is set in stone. Yes, we got your Stalker card. So if you've been with me a while, comment below, Saggy, how long have you been watching this channel? Okay. Because I know a lot of you guys, you've been here a year, you've been here 2 years, maybe even longer. Comment below. I'm really curious to see how long you've been here. You know you got a Stalker card if you've been watching the videos. There's a Stalker card. It is showing up in your reading again. And we've got a Strength card. I'm not going to tell you the Stalker card. Okay. We've got a 7 of Swords. If you know what the Stalker card is, comment. Okay. Underneath, take time to breathe out. There is a 7 of Swords, a Wheel of Fortune. And then we are moving on to life around you, a Fool card and a 3 of Wands. Then the future coming in, we have an Emperor with an Ace of Pentacles. Okay. In your reading, you've got Leo and you have Aries in your reading. It may be in your placement somewhere, or it may be something significant to you, a person that you know, or even somebody that you may be meeting, okay, coming into the future. So the expect powerful change, it talks about currently, I think, current situations that are happening in your life and where you're going to see change, okay? So the first card out is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands, that just tells us all the amount of work that you're doing, how hard you're working. Look, he's literally harvesting the field there, and he's very busy. I don't know, it looks, is it sugarcane? It looks like sugarcane, could be something else, okay? Growing there, it's okay what he's doing, but it seems like a lot of hard work, and it also seems like he's doing it all alone. It also seems like it could be more abundant in some kind of way. I also feel like there's an energy of like, I'm working so hard on something, I hope that I'm going to see the results for it. And then that's the I hope that I'll see the results for it. That's the energy. I hope that I'm going to see the results of that hard work. But currently, all I see, which is this energy, is what I have. And it's the Three of Cups. And there can be a lot of things in those Three of Cups. There can be stuff that is not so great, you know, things that are problems and things that are needing to be fixed and things that you don't like to see. But there is a cup there coming. But you're currently in the energy of the Ten of Wands. So you're kind of like trying to get that cup to come in, which is like a new start, a solution, a way forward, okay? You and your loved ones are safe, and that is your new moon in Cancer energy. That's your focus here. So your focus is really to create a place of safety for your life, a place of safety for your children, your partner, the people around you, your parents, your friends, whatever it may be, whoever is important to you. And even if that person is just you, you know, you're trying to create a place of safety. And I feel like sometimes, as I see the card coming out underneath it, which is the Two of Swords here, it's almost like you look at where you're going with a blindfold on, and you're shooting that bow and arrow, and you're shooting it with a blindfold. It's almost like a shot in the dark. I'm shooting a shot in the dark, and I'm hoping it's going to work out because I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting that it's going to be what it needs to be. And this energy coming in here is actually very tied to not knowing something because you don't see the direction you're moving in. And I think you're trying different things. At the same time, you're not sure how those things are going to turn out. It feels like you're testing every shot that you take. What I feel like with the blindfold being on in the top card that you do not see is the Two of Wands that lies beneath it. I feel like you don't yet see this, or maybe you know this, you feel this, but you don't see this. And it's a moment here where your life takes a new direction, a new turn, a new path, a new road. And you're looking at this and you don't yet see that coming in. You're waiting for that to take place, but you're currently in this blindfolded energy. So you don't see it yet, okay? So the issue here, that is what I saw in this reading. And this card that comes up, nothing is set in stone, okay? It's mutable energy. It means several different things. It can mean like something that you think is going to go your way is not going your way. Something, an unfolding of something, and the way you think it's going to be may not be like that. And it can even mean something else. It can even mean like a problem that I have that I feel like is going to be a disaster may never actually happen, okay? But this to me is not about that energy. I feel like the challenge that you have here, and I feel like Spirit Guide is asking you to be a bit flexible, because I feel that nothing is set in stone is really tied to where you're going, the direction that your life is taking. So you may have a very fixed idea about what it is you want to aim for, and you may also be manifesting something that is very like specific. So I feel like, to be honest with you, because there is a Wheel of Fortune here, there is a lot of energies here showing up that there is a new direction for you, okay? And I feel like the main thing is like whatever is coming, there's a shift that's going to happen. And I'm going to show you the cards a little bit later that's underneath that. I want to leave it to last, okay? Because it's something that's so interesting. I feel like the stone path that you're building for yourself is about to change direction. It is going to change direction. And it's coming within the next few 2 to 3 months. I can see exactly when this is happening for you. And the problem with this as well may be that you're so not close-minded, but fixated, determined, one way, you know. And yes, I even myself will be like, when you want something, you go that way. You get that way, you get it done. But sometimes there are so many roads to get you to your goal. And we look at this one road and we go, I need to go on that road to get there. Forgetting that, like, if I'm going to drive to another city and I put on my GPS, I can choose 3 or 4 different ways to get there according to how I want to travel. And I feel like this is one of those things. And it's almost like you might take a little detour in your life in a different direction. And at the end of the day, it takes you exactly where you want to be. And that's your challenge, to be flexible when this shows up, okay? With regards to people around you, it does say take time to breathe out. This is a very interesting energy. Disseminating moon. I do see underneath this, there is a 7 of Swords, okay? This could represent somebody that's a little bit maybe causing an issue with you in your life, or giving you some kind of stress, or I've got hiccups now in your reading, apologies. Or even a situation, but I feel like it can be, the card means it can be a situation, but we are specifically looking at people. And there could be somebody that's causing problem for you. There could be a situation that you're dealing with a specific person, maybe even more than one, that is causing a bit of issues for you. And with that take time to breathe out, it's time to kind of step back from what that is and sort of leave the Wheel of Fortune in control of what's going to happen. It's like almost like it's time to take a break kind of energy from the situation, whatever that may be. It doesn't have to be love. It can be a family member. It can be a friendship. It can be anything, you know, your neighbor, you have to move, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. And it's like you need to step out. And with that Wheel of Fortune being there, it's almost like it's saying, you know, take this time to breathe out and then allow things to unfold the way they are going to. It's almost like surrender to what is going to be, and maybe leave it alone for a while to see how things will move, you know. Sometimes we don't have control over another person, and when we don't kind of like try to control them or influence them into doing what we want, to see the outcome being as a very positive thing, because that person's doing what they're doing. Sometimes we have to leave them, you know, we have to allow people just to do whatever they want to do, not because we want to, but because we're not supposed to be interfering in anybody else's journey, even if their journey is attached to your journey. That's part of life, you know. And if somebody's doing something that is causing you a problem and you need to take a break, and let's see what happens, okay? The next one, which is your life around you, balance, spirituality, and practicality. A beautiful card. That is full moon in Pisces, perfect balance energy, as you can see with the 2 fishes there. It's really talking about shifting your energy into a good space. Maybe that's why whatever's going on with a person here or people around you, it's time to take time to breathe out from them and step back so that you can put your energy into a good place, so that you can get yourself into your 3 of Wands. That's a good place to be. You're having your tea, your coffee, you're in this like awesome kind of environment. You're on your own there, even if you're alone, you're watching the waterfall, the river. It's just a good vibe. It's a good vibe. That is this balance of spirituality, practicality. It's like make my life balance in every practical way, because there is something coming. There is something coming here with the Fool card coming in. There is that coming that I felt already, and a change in your path that is coming up. I do feel like, I'll be honest with you, I feel like it's going to be next year. I feel like it's going to happen next year. I can see it here. I feel like it's going to happen next year. I feel like it may be a little bit off from what you think it should be or how it should be, and you may be going in a new direction. So just remember, the road leads you to your goal of what it is you want. Okay, so within the next 2 to 3 months, it's your commitment is being tested. This is the thing. For me, the commitment is being tested shows what we're looking at in this period of time. But at the same time, it's also going back to nothing is set in stone. It's going back to the challenge energy, because it says first quarter moon. So that is when your moon is still going to be getting full. And I feel as if you may take a detour to reach your goal. But at the same time, it's that commitment to holding on to the goal, even though you feel like you're now going in the opposite direction of where your goal is. And you kind of like, now, but my goal is there, and now I have to go there. So something may happen where all of a sudden, now you got to go here instead of going there. You know what I mean? And you wanted to go manifest this, but now you're going in that direction. And you may be going, do I now give up on that goal? Because this is nothing like the goal I'm trying to reach. And it's saying your commitment is being tested. Do not give up on the goal. But there's a shift in direction. Okay. This is not bad. This is good. You've got an Emperor coming in here. It's a powerful energy of being in control of your life. And I feel like this Emperor's energy, which is the Aries energy, it almost reminds me of like being in control or wanting to control the direction that you're going in to such a point. Like, I am the Emperor, you will listen to me. I make the rules here, you know what I mean? But there is a new direction coming in with the Ace of Pentacles. And it's almost like with being in this Emperor energy, you may resist this if it's not what it is that you want, because you're the one in power of your life. You're trying to create something. The shift comes in, or a change happens and it's beyond your control. And you may be going, this is not what I wanted. You've got to relax in this Emperor energy to accept this Pentacle of a new direction. Because looky, okay, that's why I left this for last, because the new direction. Remember, Pentacles is about strength as well. It's also about financial abundance. It's about a long, stable energy of life being in a place where you can really you can really grow, okay? And life can grow. So it's everything that's abundant. And that means financial, that means career growth, that means the buying of a home and long-term stability and all those good things. From the Ace of Pentacles, it leads you to your challenge energy, which I feel like it's like what is not yet set in stone, but look what we can show you. The Ace of Pentacles goes to the Sagittarius Stalker card, the Ten of Pentacles. Who guessed that one right? Okay, the Ten of Pentacles, because if you've been here a very long time, you know this is your Stalker card. You guys, you're so lucky, Sagittarius. So with the Ten of Pentacles coming in, this shift in your journey leads you to something that maybe you can't even conceive. From an Ace to a 10, that's a full journey here. It leads you to something that you can't even perceive as of this point. And the journey of how you get there, it's the adventure on its own, you know. We have to be flexible right now. And it's interesting, because in a reading, sometimes I will pick up the energy of, no, hold on, don't stop. Right now, you've got to push it through, keep going. But in this reading, I feel like it's another message. It's not always the same, because life is never repeating the same. It always repeats differently, and it's always different for every time in your life. This time, it's a time to be flexible. Next time, it may be a time to push through. So right now, it's a flexible energy. And then with the Strength card coming up there, this is also now where you're going. It's taking you to a place in your life where you have that strength. You have a place in your life that is so strong, where it's enduring. It's something where you learn a lesson here, okay, to control the lion. So she's taming the lion, okay, and the lion represents your mind, and this represents your energy, you know, and she's taming this lion, which is the mind, which says to her, I'm never going to reach this goal, which says to her, this is the wrong direction, which says to her, I don't want this, I'm going to have to say no because it's not aligned with what I want. And she's taming the mind. And in taming that mind is where you're taking yourself to a place of unbelievable strength. You see, so it's almost like sometimes, you know, it's a real balance. And it's interesting, balance spirituality and practicality. It's exactly like that. And this is about life. So it's really interesting that this comes up like that it's saying like, you know, sometimes you got to be really, really practical, and you got to be really like all about the doing, almost like male energy. And you got to be like, I got to fight through this. I got to push through this. I got to keep on going. I got to do the practical stuff to get myself there. And then all of a sudden it becomes more about the spiritual side of life. It's almost like the feminine energy again, where it's like now saying, now I need to take the spiritual way. Okay, I need to now go and say, okay, all of a sudden there's this thing happening and now I'm going this way and I wanted to go that way, but I kind of got to go this way. But I've got to trust again, like the high priestess. I have to trust that this is actually taking me still to the place where I know my life is going to be like this. And this is what it's going to do. And when you get there, I feel like, there will be such a big, huge understanding for you. I don't know why I've got hiccups in me really. Maybe there's a hiccup coming. That's why. And you may have a hiccup in your direction, and like you're working so hard here to move. Oh, and the other card as well, you're working so hard to create something and you're looking at all you got and it's not really that as great as you want it to be. What you don't see is that something is coming off on the side here that maybe says to you, hey, don't grow sugarcane, grow strawberries. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, what? But I'm growing sugarcane. And it's like, no, it's strawberries. But at the end of the day, what do you become? A successful farmer, one way or the other. There we go, my beautiful Sagittarius. Thank you for being here with me one more time. Thank you for being patient as well with regards to the reading coming out. I will be back to normal again. Otherwise, I'm sending my love to you guys. And remember, if you want to check out my daughter's channel, it is Sacred Source Tarot. I don't know if I'm going to manage to put this up on the side. I actually forgot my computer. Let's check if I can get my other one sorted out, and I've got my computer to edit, so I'm just going to upload directly. So remember, if you can check my daughter's channel out, Sacred Source Tarot, that would be amazing. Otherwise, I'm seeing you soon, and I love you. Bye.